Prince Kamar and Princess Badora. Near the coast of Persia was an island ruled by King Shah Zaman. He had a son named Kumar ul Zaman. When he was 15, the king told him to select a bride, but the prince refused to marry. The king was angry and imprisoned him in a castle tower. The castle was inhabited by a female genie, Maymoon. She was surprised to see the handsome prince imprisoned. One night, she met another genie, Danash, who told her about a beautiful princess of China. They argued over who was more beautiful. To compare them, Danash brought the sleeping Princess Badora to the prince's chamber. It was impossible to know who was better looking. They woke the two up in turn so that they themselves might decide. Kamar fell in love with the sleeping princess and put his ring on her finger, taking hers. The princess also fell in love with him. The genies put them back to sleep and Danash quickly carried her back to her father's palace in China. No one believes. The princess missed the handsome prince and no one believed her when she told them about meeting him. Her nurse's son, Marzawan, who was like a brother, was the only one who believed her and set off to find the unknown prince. Meanwhile, the prince too had missed the beautiful princess and fallen ill. He was moved to another mansion on an island. Marzawan travelled from one country to another. Finally, he reached the island where Kamar lived. He met Kamar and told him about Princess Badora and wished to take him there. Pretending to go hunting, Marzawan made out that Kamar died in a hunting accident. He took him to China to meet the princess. The prince was disguised as an astrologer. He secretly showed the ring to Badora, who was happy to see him. Then Kamar introduced himself as the son of King Shah Zaman to the princess's father. They were married in a splendid ceremony. Seeking the talisman, Kamar wished to take her home to his father and the king agreed. Prince Kamar and Princess Badora travelled for many days. One night, when she was fast asleep, Kamar took out a talisman tied at her girdle. Suddenly, a large bird swooped down and snatching the talisman, it flew away. He ran after the bird, chasing it for days till he lost it in a town by the sea. He met a gardener and started working as his assistant. Princess Badora awoke to find her talisman and her husband missing. She disguised herself as Prince Kamar and went to Ebony Island. King Armanos offered the hand of his daughter Hayat al-Nafus to the prince. Princess Badora told her the truth. They both decided to keep the secret. Kamar was living with the gardener. One day, he found the talisman of his princess. A few days later, when Kamar cut down a dead tree, he found a buried treasure. The prince at Ebony Island. Meanwhile, the gardener had discovered that a ship was sailing in 3 days to Ebony Island. Kamar filled the treasure in 50 jars and covered them with olives. He hid the talisman in one of them. Kamar gave them to the captain of the ship and said, "I will follow in a while." But Kamar missed the ship. Princess Badora had been watching the ships come in, waiting for news of her husband. When she saw the ship, she ran out to check. She bought all the olives and found her talisman. She called the captain of the ship and asked him to fetch the merchant whose jars they were. Kamar was brought to Ebony Island. Princess Badora, still in disguise, treated him like a prince. The next morning, she revealed her true identity. Kamar was delighted to see her. She told King Armanos everything and introduced the real Prince Kamar to him. Hayat became Kamar's second wife and they all lived happily.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.